G'day mate and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included with me, JD. So, first off, I'm on the Frankenstein PC, and any of you who've been watching the channel for long enough will know that that's my old computer, so I may sound a little bit different because my machine's actually busy processing a video, and I've got an hankering to play some ONI, so I decided just to move the microphone and everything to the other, to the older PC, which also might explain the slightly lower frame rate. But anyway, let's get into what's happened, into what's gonna happen. So, auto storage. Auto storage has had a small upgrade. First off, we'll handle this one. So this one is doing miscellaneous, being Abyssalite and Diamond. And the reason I've done that is because miscellaneous is 172 tons, and one of these storage banks is about 320 tons total. So that one is being shipped out, shipped along, shipped into here. This one will then handle miscellaneous materials, right? At the same time, I've finally set up all these to have this box, which will dump out everything that isn't miscellaneous. Which will then ride back through the conveyor system up to here, all the way back down to here, and be dumped back into central storage. So if anything gets dropped on the ground or put in the wrong box, in the wrong section, it gets shipped out, basically. On top of that, I have algae being shipped up here to feed our fishies. Same story, they have everything but algae being shipped back out, including polluted dirt, because fish make polluted dirt. And it's being shipped back into the same giant mess for central storage. On top of all that, we now have... Is it this one? This one will do polluted dirt. Now if we follow this one across, it'll take it up here to where our composting heaps are. This one will do algae, which is coming up to all these storage machines to then feed to the fish. So, automation storage got a bit of an upgrade. Main storage chests on the main first line are slowly emptying. They're not super fast, but they are getting there. This set hasn't even been looked at. They need to be emptied as well. So there's plenty of auto sorting going on, and this system it's pretty much automated. I can literally walk away and just leave it for a long time. The only thing I do have to do is occasionally I'll have to set you to nothing, and we're just going to do this quickly so then I can ignore it for a while. Do that to empty everything. Set the phone to silent because that's really loud on the table. Change that to all green. All the doors can open. Everything falls through. Set that back to off. Copy you. Paste to all your friends. Done. And they're good to go again. Combat's going off left, right, and center because we are clearing out the hatches, which again will hopefully be shipped back through the auto sweeper, through the storage conveyor. Oh, that's the other thing. So fish are also under attack as well. Any old ones. But same story. The auto sweeper should be able to pick up meat, ship it through the shipping system, back to central storage, which this one here does cook ingredients edible, and will ship up into our cooking area. The mushrooms have also been hooked up. They also ship out to the cooking area. What else got hooked up? Oh, and that one? That one's doing coal, because I looked at our consumables and I saw coal, we have 79 tons. Basically 4 boxes. So I'm shipping coal in here to get put into these ones. No, shipping coal into here to be shipped into these boxes to be potentially shipped back into this box if need be, because the only place that goes is into our coal generators. I have built 2 more generators, or told the dupes to build 2 more generators. They'll get to it in time. Because we keep running short on natural gas, then we run short on hydrogen, and then we're running on coal power. They are being auto-fed, hopefully. Priority 1. Let's just do a priority 6 for you. Because the auto-sweeper should take care of that. No. Lots of combat going on. Eventually the auto sweeper will get there. The other thing I do want to do is I do want to decommission. First off, let's dig this one out, or this is going to flood. I do want to decommission this hydrogen generator up here, because it's producing... Fine, don't tell me. It's producing 800 watts. But if we come down to our generator room... hydrogen, 1200 watts. Because these are in a generator room and they keep receiving the tune-up buff, which is a dupe, comes and makes a microchip here and shoves a microchip in the machine. It takes forever. But it is 50% extra power output, which is an awful lot. So I'd like to decommission both those and just pump the hydrogen just straight down. We do have this weird hydrogen vent that goes over to here. Disable you. So yeah, once that's empty, you know, I could put all the hydrogen in one pipe and just ship it straight down. There's a gap in the pipe. There's a big gap in the pipe. Oh, that's right. We're filling up these. So yeah, that's another thing I want to do. Like, we've got hydrogen over here. This is our heating chamber, which doesn't really work, as we all know. It's technically finally getting there. With the door shut forever, it's finally heated up. They're all at the right temperature. Finally. Below 30. Okay. So yeah, it's the last thing is I've put in a ladder up here because we're down to 25 tons worth of sand, which means I actually have to get a rig on. We need to do something pretty seriously about getting to space so we can get regolith to run through all our filtration machines. Because if we run out of sand, we can't filter our water. We've got a heap of clean water stocked up, but I can't filter the polluted water, which means we're going to run into trouble sooner or later. So I'd like to get up to that higher level as soon as possible, which means I need to fix my power problem, fix my oxygen problem, because believe it or not, we have an oxygen problem. It doesn't look like it, but I need to be able to pump a lot of air into a lot of exosuits very much continuously. The other thing I want to try and do is this system works well when it's running. And next activity, 40 cycles. So for the next 40 cycles, we're going to be worrying about what's going to overheat because I don't have any active cooling down here. So yeah. So that's the current plans. Watch the shipping system ship stuff out, and it does a great job of it. And I think I covered it. I found 2 morbs. So I put 2 morbs down here. They don't do anything yet, apart from make a bit of polluted oxygen. The plan is to give them a dedicated... the plan is to put in an outhouse, probably a heap of outhouses, and disable the bathrooms, and fill up the outhouses, and get them running and producing more morbs, to have a morbery with a puffed farm directly above it. Like I've already reserved this area for more automated storage. You. Wrangle. I've reserved this area for more automated storage. But then I think I'm done with storage. So I could, like, in this area, a lot of this can be deconstructed. But then again, I can have lockers hanging around my morb farm. I have morbs walking back and forth, in front of lockers without an issue. You have a morb farm with dedicated... how the hell did you get in there? Okay, Tracklet, Wrangle, Priority 9. We're out of dirt. So, no entry. Okay, entry to get rid of him. Because, yeah, I don't want dirt being wasted on this farm at all. Job mastered. Electrical engineer. Weerab. Apprentice miner. Come on. Come grab this guy. Please, somebody. Pretty please? Please. Yeah, I don't want dirt being wasted in this mealwood farm. We are pretty stocked up as far as it comes to mealwood. I'm going to hit attack on this guy. Just so I don't have to deal with him. Because I can't leave him in here, because if anything grows, it'll get promptly eaten by that little guy. Nope. We'll be done. Get rid of him. Sweep. Priority 9. As soon as somebody sweeps out the mate, we're done. We'll just lock the door. Oh, the other big one I do have is I do have a crap ton of clay. Come on, you gonna sweep him? Excellent. Picked up meat. Nobody can enter. So one thing we will do is we will come down here, and we're just gonna set that to there. Because I am going to have to slowly change the base over to have more and more ceramic. Apprentice miner. 10th doctor can come up to here. Come on, build this. Build this, because I do know there's an ice biome up here, and we know from this flooding icon that there's a thermo-nullifier up there, but I don't want to break through here. I'd prefer to go in over here where I can already see there is no abyssalite. Probably because this is all black and it shouldn't be, which means it's one of those points of interests like this one, which means, yeah, the game's ruining the abyssalite. So I've got to come through here anyway, and I've got to rebuild insulation, so I might as well go in from that side as well. Come on. Dig faster. Nope. That's algae, that's phosphorite. What do we got in the ground? Iron ore. That's not useful at all. What's over here? Igneous rock. Igneous rock. Because we will find out what's in here as well. There's a clock, and then there's there's a ladder, and then... Oh, that's a comfy bed. Oh, there you go. Come on, people. Dig. Build. And then you're out of granite. So I gotta wait for the next person to come deliver some granite. I'm happy for igneous rock. Like, more than happy. Just use whatever's on hand. Make the ladder. And come grab igneous rock from right here. There we go. Awaiting delivery. Yeah, I don't know where they're getting it from. Alright. Jobs mastered. Water is now mastered. What? Oh, level 2 miner. Apprentice architect. Alright, whilst we're waiting on that, because it's going to take forever, we are going to finally start upgrading with some plastic ladders, because we have heaps of plastic. The catch is when it comes to plastic ladders, unless they've changed it, which I doubt. Nope. You cannot replace normal ladders with plastic. You need to go through and get rid of every other damn run of the ladder. Then after you've done that, you can then build plastic ladders. Come on. And there's meat in here which we'll have to sweep out and cook with. Oh, that's the other thing. Food. We have an insane amount of food. We have way too much lice loaf, way too much mush fry, decent amount of fried mushrooms, a lot of pepper bread, and a lot of barbecue. And our cooking ingredient, that's the one I want. Our pinch of pepper is not short, and our slate wheat grain is not short either. So, yeah, we have a slight bit to do. Oh, and that was the other thing I realised. We can't access any of the slate wheat up here, because I just never built up far enough. So, and you know what? We'll use plastic ladders. Priority 7. I want it done, but not super. Cancel that. I want it done, but not super fast. I then want to go up to there. I want to dig that out. Oh, I don't know what's further up here. We'll get to that in due course. Okay, every second ladder is gone. Excellent. Priority 8. Come on. We're doing some autosave I don't know about. Oh, I've just lost my mouse pointer. Awesome. So now I've placed that in, I am going to risk things. And I am going to deconstruct. Whoops. All the other ladders. Because at the end of the day, they can either path around and use a different ladder, or they can use the pole should they need to. It's far from ideal, but the idea is they'll come, put the new ladders in at a higher priority, and then remove the old ones at a lower priority. And that's going to be deconstructed as well, because that's no longer hooked up. Yeah, at the moment they're doing this weird jump, hop, jump, hop, jump, hop thing to get up levels. It's a little bit crazy. But yeah, after I fix my power problems thoroughly, it means we can then move on and start putting in pipes. Tubes, that's the word I'm looking for. And with tubes, it means getting around the base becomes even faster. And we've used 5 tons of sand already. We're going to run into a sand problem real fast. I might be forced to just dig up to the top layer, just so we can access the regolith, and then work out how to, like, bunker everything in properly after the fact. Oh, really, dupes? Either that or we start doing a search around the map for some extra bits of sand. Like, I think that's sand. That's granite. No. I know that's sand. Yeah, there's a couple of tons right there. So we're not desperate yet, and we have plenty of clean water, so we can run things for a while. That's sandstone. That's the other thing I can do. I can always go, you know, turn igneous rock or obsidian or there you go, ceramic. So I could take sand and turn it to clay with an oxidizer, turn ceramic into clay into ceramic with 100 kilos of clay, add 25 kilos of coal to get 100 kilos of ceramic, to then turn it back into sand with the only cost being time, energy. Hang on. Deodorizer. Filtration material medium. So I put in 13.3 and I get out. I put in 133.33 grams per second and I get out 143.33 grams per second. With a slight loss of polluted oxygen. So I actually put in 100 kilos of sand, get out 110 kilos of clay, add 25 kilos of coal to get back to 100 kilos of sand, to then repeat the process. So can I feed Hatch's sand then? Where's a feeder? I don't have a feeder actually. Food. Critter feeder. Priority 9. Right there. I'm actually really curious now. Okay, so we've accessed into there. We'll do an inspect. View entry. Rummage. I started working but no. We read that one. Yeah. Bioengineering and robotics did a test run today, and Barney was securing the live cargo pods when one of the rats squeaked at her. She was so scared she fell on her butt and tooted in front of her. They are calling her Pipsqueak Bubbles. Doesn't seem quite so bad now. Pipsqueak's been a really good sport about, though. She even laughed off it at the time. I think we might actually be friends now. Weird. Okay. I don't remember hearing about Bubbles farting a lot. Okay, deconstruct. Power. All of that. Automation. All of that. Clock sensor made out of copper ore? What? I can't make mine out of copper ore. That feels like a cheap shot. And that's a weight plate made out of copper ore as well. Yep, that can be deconstructed as well. That's a security door. It's made out of copper ore. We deconstruct. That's a comfy bed. Deconstruct. That one I will set a higher priority because I don't want anybody accidentally deciding they're going to sleep in it. Security door. So I can't open that. Meh. View entry. Have you seen this? Please pay no to any of these journals reach out to you. Deny comment. Have you seen this? Where about the articles that have been cropping up about us lately? Broken link. The Gravis facility. Questionable rise of a research giant. Okay. Inspect. Okay. Try that one. View entry. Frankie's blog. Sure, I'll be down to get lunch with you guys. See you in a bit. Oh my god, I just found out Frankie's one of those people who takes pictures of all their food and uploads them to some dumb blog everywhere. You have to come to lunch with us and see. They spend so long taking pictures that the food gets cold. I have to ask the waiter to warm it up again. It's so funny. Okay. Hey, I don't get people like that, but alright. So yeah, we're going to deconstruct all the metal out of this because we can. And we want to get into here still. So plastic, ladder, igneous rock, up to there. And then I honestly think we'll just burrow in straight there. Again, there's a black area here, so I can't see it until I get really, really close. Or until I find out the way in and unlock it from the front, which could be all the way over here. So I might have to go up and around, and we'll see. We'll see. We're going to get that close to start with. And you had a cool vest. Well, you are about to go into ice biome. Maybe I should actually put that on a jeep. Nah, they'll be fine. They'll be fine. There's plenty of food in here that's going to have to be cleaned up. Is that meat down there? That's pincher peppers. Okay. So we're going to priority 8, dig that one up. Priority 8. Bring that down. 8. One there. Just do a general tidy up. That one, that one, that one, that one, that one. Yeah, that should do us. Deconstruct 9. Yeah, if you can't go around the door, just go through the door. And we're going to go through there, and that's going to fill with water and potentially flood over here, but that's a later problem. Don't dig that out. All that. I just want the balm lily uprooted, please. Yeah, just remove the wall. It's quicker. It's easier. Yeah, I might have to dig this out to store this water in. Oh. Really? The plastic was set to level 5. For some reason, because I'm sure I set it to 9 beforehand. Yep, and all the other ladders have disappeared. Can people get to plastic? Yeah, they can still go up and down the thingy. Plastic ladder. Probably 8 then. If all the normal ladders are gone. Yep, Sun Nova's going up the pipe. Okay. Critter feeder. We want a hatch. They eat clay. They eat sand. Okay, so I could make it an infinite... Why is letter 5 starving? Yeah, go. Go, my boy. There's nothing stopping you getting there. Stop your bitching. Yeah, I could make an infinite loop of sand. Feed the hatches sand, cook the excess sand, to turn it to ceramic, to turn it back into sand. Nope, nobody can be bothered doing any of this stuff. Alright, well look, what I'm going to do is we've got a plan to get to here at least. We'll find out what this is in the next episode. Made a mess. Really? Quantum stuck? Why is Quantum stuck in here? What is your issue? Show navigation. Oh, because all the ladders are missing right there. You can't actually get across. You could have put a suit on. You could dig this up. That'd be awesome. You know, just throw it out there. You dig half this crap up. Are you going to go build a ladder so you can get across? I hope. Anyway, alright. We'll leave the dupes to do what dupes do. I'm going to leave it here. As always, thank you guys for watching. Do hope you're enjoying. I'll mop. I'll tidy up. I'll eat some Dracos. Food-wise, we're doing great. But it does mean I want to start getting rid of the lice loaf and the mush and the mush fry and start feeding the dupes better stuff for a higher morale boost. So we can actually get up to the higher level stuff. And as I said, sand is desperate. So up to here, work out our coal biome, and then try and make it a rush for the surface. Or plan B is just duck through the surface right here. That's the second option. But yeah, we'll make some decisions in the future episode. Thank you guys for watching. As always, do hope you're enjoying, and I will catch you in the next one. All right.